This is the child ego state and wondering if your feminine side is wounded. I'm going to let you know why is that the case. So if you ever wonder if you've been taught how to be a man first or a woman first, this is clearly a section about transactional analysis. I'm going to get clear to you why you attract the type of partner that you do and how do you communicate. And the way that you communicate is the way that you attract a type of partner. So I'm going to give you a little in a secret why a lot of people talk about narcissistic and sociopath and psychopath and why they end up in being in those relationships. But it doesn't really matter, because if you are really grounded with your transactional, with your communication skills, and it's going to get clear why you attract those people in your life. So that being said, today I'm going to tell you why I found that my clients, the reason why they feel wounded through their feminine side, and or that could be energy as well, which just affects their relationship. So that's a really big key factor. When you're not able to feel, and this is what you've been taught as a child, being able to feel and express yourself through environmental situation. And that could be scary or positive, but that's what's being taught, and being able to express yourself. The minute you are discounted your feeling, that's your feminine side, by the way, there could be consequences or issues that you have in a relationship and problems that would arise. If you don't know who I am, I'm Sindy V King. I am a creator of Calling My King. I help transform high-achieving women to create lasting love through Vedic astrology, neuroscience, and transactional analysis, so that she becomes the queen of love. So if you're ever wondering why you sit there by yourself, if your feminine side is wounded or you're considered to be way too masculine, either this you found out through on a date, or if somebody told you that, or a lot of men are withdrawn from you. And it's just because your inner child, when you were a child, even as a little girl or a little boy, you never were allowed to express how you feel without being discounted. That's the truth. I want to let you know there's 3 ego states that a child should ever have to go through, and this is probably the makeup of the reason why who you are today. But that being said, nothing is permanent. You can change it the minute you actually recognize these theories. I know they're theories, but you have to put them in practice. So I have a wonderful group. If you ever struggling figuring out where you stand in a relationship, wondering why the relationship isn't working out, or why you're still single, links down below. All right, so let's get back to the 3 ego state as a child and how you express yourself as a feminine energy. So I wanted to let you know, I'll give you an example as well, and I actually had a course corrected as well. So there's a positive and negative for each ego state for a child. Just to remember, this is a child and ways that we express our ego as a kid. Okay, so the first one, we want to talk about the free child. And what is the free child is? It's playful, they're impulsive, they're curious, they're creative, and they're fun, and they just enjoy being them. Example would be is, how do you define this? I'm engaged to behaviors from my childhood that pays no attention of parental rules or limits. And that means that I can express my anger, I can really jump for joy, I can do things in the moment. Those are things that you could express yourself environmentally. You could be so happy getting a new present, and you express how you feel about it, getting a new present, or the way that somebody just poked you and it didn't feel so good. Being able to express how you feel in the moment and their experience is going to be a huge impact how you behave as an adult. Do you guys all agree? That's what it is. So being a free child, you're able to express how you feel in the moment without judgment. Number 2 is called adaptive child. And adaptive child is a manipulative child and it's confined to an adult expectation. It's also where a child has to feel like they need to be submitted. So for example, in order to be a good girl, I had to follow these rules in order for my mom and dad to love me. Have you ever been in a situation like this? Comment down below. So it's called adaptive child. It means I have to say thank you, please, hello, anytime. And that's in order to be, because that was taught as a little child that you have to behave this way in order to be loved. Number 3 is called the rebellious child. It's also considered to be a demon child or a troublemaker child. And this is an example of a child that is throwing tantrum, demanding, doesn't care about rules, doesn't care about expectation, and it's loud, it's grumpy, and it's throwing tantrum in order to get things that they want. And they do whatever it wants without zero consequences or anybody's approval. They would say things, I don't care, I want it this way, this is my way. They could be very loud and obnoxious. They would say things, you're nuts. They're just a very angry individual. And as they grow up, they could end up being in prison because they don't confine to any laws or obey, and they just do what they want regardless of the consequences. So that being said, those are the 3 ego states of a child that if it was taught to you or been discounted as a child, you can go into these states. Yes, as an adult, you're able to experience all 3. That is a possibility because it's a repeating pattern or a remake of it. Wonder if your feminine energy has been wounded. It's because one of the 3 factors of the ego state that you have experienced as a child in a situation that caused you to feel wounded. That being said, I want to thank you so much for watching this, and like I said, links down below if you want to figure out where you stand and how to heal your wounded child. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And just remember that if there is a will, there is a way. Look, if you're serious about being fearless in love and ready to be treated like a queen, links is down below to book a time. I got over 100 videos on YouTube and I post new videos every week. So make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You get notified when new videos goes live. If your friend is actually stuck in love, share and like my video. I do take requests on topics and answer your burning question about your relationship. So just leave a comment down below. Otherwise, see you in the next video.